Welcome to the newest Let's Play that I will be starting. Pretty goddamn obvious at this point. Dragon Age Origins, you know? It's a real good game. This is the Ultimate Edition, which just has everything, you know? Witchcraft for Awakening. Oh. But yeah, I already know what I'm going to make. Dragon Age Origins. And this is just going to be the introduction where we make the character and, you know, all that dumb shit. Ooh, watch the opening cutscene.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So yeah, the beginning. This will be character select. So, well, maker character. We will be a male. We're gonna go for a dwarf, just because I like one of their origin stories to make a rogue. And our choices here are, well, we could be a rogue or we could be a warrior. Dwarves can't be mages. Our other choices are elf and human. They each get their own thing. Humans get 1 strength, 1 dex, 1 magic, 1 cunning. Elves get 2 willpower, 2 magic. Dwarves get 1 strength, 1 dex, 2 con, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. So dwarves just have a better time against magic. Humans can be everything, elves can be everything. Dwarves, you know, they can't be mages. That's just how the lore works. But we're going to make a dwarf rogue, and then there's backgrounds. Our choices are dwarven commoner, or dwarf commoner, and dwarf noble. For this, we're going to go with dwarf commoner. It's just what I like to do for a dwarf rogue. I just like how it works out. So we'll go to next. We won't do a preset. I'm just going to go through this real quick. We don't need that tattoo, apparently. I thought you needed that because it showed you were a lower caste, but, you know, I'm going to keep it just because it's flavor. We'll just keep it that. We can make it faded, but nope. As far as hair, we want a magnificent beard because we are dwarf. But which one is the most magnificent? Yeah, no. I'm thinking this one. Yep. This is the beard we're gonna go with. I'm gonna make it black. Eyebrows. You know, I'm not gonna spend too much time on making the character here. I mean, I could and just pause it, the video, but nah. Eyes doesn't matter that much. Nose doesn't matter that much. That doesn't matter that much. As far as the portrait, we're gonna go be looking down a little bit, straight on the camera, real intense. There we go. Because, you know what? We are not going to be a very nice person. We're gonna call ourselves Stomp Fuck. To, you know, just after Commander Fuck Stomp from before, you know. He's a little different now, though. So we'll go next. Wait, previous? Because we do want to voice.
No!
Wise.
It is gone!
How do you do?
Greetings.
Smart.
Greetings.
Suave.
Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings.
Oh, my spell. What does it take to kill these things? You're in my way.
Charmed, I'm sure. Ah, there went the spell! This weapon does nothing. Move aside, please.
How do you do? Oops, where's my head? Not even a scratch? Coming through.
I'm gonna go with cocky. This doesn't really change anything, just because your character doesn't actually talk in cutscenes. You just select what you want to say. It's very old school like that. That's just for the things that happen in combat. Now, because we're a rogue, we want a lot of cunning. So that's what I'm going to be putting all our points into. Cunning. And then here, coercion. We need a lot of coercion. I will also be working on poison making. We will need combat training. That's, you know, we just need that. Stealing will be something we work on as well. Someone else will handle trap making and herbalism. We will be using a lot of trap making, though. That's something I like to do with rogues. Moving on. Stealth, gotta have it. You know, we're rogues. Gotta have stealth. We will eventually get this dual weapon stuff, but for right now, you know, we are just going to stick with the basic rogue stuff. Better being able to pick locks, stealth, dirty fighting, whatever. Next. We'll keep it on normal. We could go with hard or nightmare, but normal, you know, normal still kind of kicks my ass sometimes, so we're just going to stick with that. And we'll play until I can save it, and then I'm going to end the introduction video there.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat, can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
Alright, didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister? We owe you everything, Barat. We won't let you down. Don't worry, we'll find a man or she'll answer me. We're gonna go with one. He's right. Whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool.
Listen to the kid. He knows the deal you made. He lays low and does whatever jobs I don't want to risk anyone valuable on. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
We've kept our part of the deal.
Well, unless I start seeing results, we're going to renegotiate. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
See? She's found someone. I told you we'd deliver.
It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta.
What do you need me to do?
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything from me. I've seen it before, and I'll see it again.
And I feel like every time you do, it kills something in you. You were such a loving child. I hate what this place made you into. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Isn't the work I do for Barat enough?
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
Barat expects too much from you.
You know how desperate the nobles are for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
I need to get going before Barat comes back. Goodbye. Did you say there was a noble who was interested? Let's just keep going with this.
Yes. That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget.
Who is he?
I don't want to say, in case I'm wrong. It just seems too mad to think of one of the most important men in Orzammar with someone like me. Anyway, time is rusting and I need to get dressed. These fashions will be the death of me. 100 buttons on each sleeve. And Lesky's probably already outside waiting for you.
You're right. Goodbye.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Kinda gotta do the trouble thing.
What is it?
Oh, whoops.
I'm kind of in a hurry.
I didn't mean to talk to her again. Yeah, sorry,
Off
didn't mean to
with
bother
you
you.
then.
Goodbye.
Lesky's probably waiting outside.
Oh, saving game. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of quests from, you know, the DLC. Feast Day is basically just cheats. We're probably not gonna use that at all. Some codex stuff. New screenshot. Brett's favor. And yeah, this concludes the introduction. See you for the next actual part.